Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another PvP video. I actually lost 3.4k, so I'm just gonna try to get it back real quick. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, so I lost it because I went seconds 7 times in a row. I'm not even kidding. You can ask the people. But somebody asked for a gear setup, so I'm just gonna show you before the match. Here, I'll show you a bit of Cool Riders. So those are the stats on it. This ring, which I do not recommend going to 52, but I'm just using it as a benefit. My new pet, and then my deck. Alright, so before we don't actually get into the match, before we run out of time, I'm just going to click accept. And hopefully I go first for once, but I kind of doubt it, so let's see. Oh, this is a familiar face, I think. Haven't we seen this guy before? I feel like I've gotten him before, but I don't remember. Can I go first, please? I went first? This is a new feeling. Oh my gosh, this feels great. Going first, what? This is a thing? Alright, guys, well, apparently the game let me go first. Look, you can see my friend, hey, Ben, you finally went first. Yeah, I finally went first after all this time, out of 8 matches. Alright, well, he had a match, so he'll be leaving. But it's still funny that my friend noticed right off the bat. He's like, hey, you're first. That's new. Only me going first is new. Alright, so what we're just going to do is we're going to shield, maybe try to draw some stun blocks. It'd be great if my minion can manage to go his, but I kind of doubt that because the Cyclops minion has 700 health. I really wish it was blading itself into a trap into the shark, but that's not going to happen. So right now, I think we're in, I'm going to turn off my child. Yeah, we're in a great position. My pet fortified. Thank God it fortified. I don't know, I just hate myth. I hate myth. I'm gonna say getting myth is one of the worst things as a grandmaster because of all of the combos they have. So if you don't have any shields, they can always just hit you with Orthrus or King Art, and that really it's so broken as a grandmaster. It's just something. Sorry, I was switching rooms because the other room I didn't know if it was going to be noisy because one of my family members was trying to watch TV, so I don't want to, ruin the video quality. Alright, so we're back. Okay, I keep turning that. I need to keep that off. Alright, so 35. Are these different? Okay, they're different. So right now he has a 45 and a 35 on, which... Okay, well, if he hits, it's gonna hurt, but it depends. It depends. I'm just gonna stun block. There's nothing better than stun block against a myth, really. Especially when you have a shield on. If you can prevent Medusa or stuns or any type of combo, because that is what myth relies on. And that is why so many people hate facing myth, because they have all of these open combos just ready. So, stun block, great thing to find. Glad I found it. I hope Wolf has not learned his lesson and does not carry strike because I don't think he used it last time. And if he did, I probably dispelled. But we'll see. Alright, minion does a lot, so it should be able to kill him in a decent amount of time. And if we do get to the point where my minion has to kill him, I am going to stop recording. Just because you guys don't want to see a passing game where a minion sits there and kills somebody. So, maybe for the last few, I'll do it. But hopefully we'll get 3,400 rank back for, I think it's the 3rd time now, if we manage to win. Right, so he gets that Shadow Pip. Right off the bat, I'm thinking shield. I honestly hope he goes for the Baba Yaga and not King Art or something. The worst thing he can do right now for me is King Art. But I don't think he will King Art just because I don't feel like he's going to. But, oh, well, you know what? Well, I need to stop predicting. I'm terrible at it. Okay, so this is doing a ton. I better, no, why would I block the first hit? I wanted to block the second one. Okay, so I hope I block the second hit too. That'd be great. Great, of course not. Okay, so the base on that is like 2,300, so it's going to do around 750 around, so. 750 around. Not sure what to do. Okay, so most of you might say Guardian, but yeah, 800. With the overtime, if I can shield his shadow hit into another heal, I will. Oh my gosh, I just realized my fortify is going to run out and it's going to do 1,000. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, so I made the wrong decision and I can. Saved. I'm saved by the bubble. Saved by the bubble. Thank God he bubbled. Alright, so now what I need to do is I need to find a sanctuary. If I don't find a sanctuary, I'm done. Like, I actually am going to die. Thank God. Everything's like falling together. Everything's, not messing up. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. So 800 overtime, I'll be left with 2k health, and the next round it's going to do about 1,000. So right now, it doesn't look like it, but I'm actually down to 1,000 health. But I don't think he can do 1,000 health with 3 pips and no shadow pip. I mean, please don't be wrong. Yeah, he's going to have to do a lot. So thank God we found Sanctuary. Worst comes to worst, we don't find a heal for next round. And we'll have to use our whatever Guardian, unless our pip fails. Like, I hope our pip doesn't fail. I don't know. Last time I remember him having Cyclops. If he Cyclopses and crits on us, that's bad. I don't know what he's gonna use. Okay, that is good. That is good. Is it on us? If it's not on us, even better. Yes, okay. So yeah, you see that 941? That would have been done on us, and we would have been down to, like, realistically, like 700, which means, yeah, we would have no health left. Alright, my pip failed as expected. I really just expect it now. I have nothing else, so I'm going to fairy, because if I shield, the minion is just going to hit, because Wiz. So I am just going to fairy, and if I crit, that's nice. I won't, but if I do, it'll be nice. So he can't do anything right now, because I stun blocked, and stun block so crucial against myth. If you're versing a myth and you're first, you have to get those stun blocks up, because Medusa from second, if they land the stun on you, you're pretty. I crit and I went first. What is this? I crit and went first. All right, this is like, I'm feeling really good right now. This is a new feeling. Yeah, troll. I told you, like, if I shielded, then it would have taken it off. That minion's actually so good. I need to kill it. Okay, well, look, I have 3 white pips. That's awful. Hopefully he's, like, I'm not gonna say stupid, but hopefully he's not. Yeah, hopefully he's not smart, and he uses the 5 pip shadow spell or snake, because I'm pretty sure he has snake. I think he's 120. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's 120. I would love it if I found a myth dispel. Actually, like, that would be so nice. Faint with a minion. Alright, so what I'm hoping is, I don't want him to strike. Okay, well, he's going for a hit next. He is definitely going for a hit next, so I'm just gonna legend shield. If he strikes, I honestly do not care, because these towers both stack on that one, because that was my pet. So legend shield basically just ruins what he did, unless he has shatter. So I am actually going to tower shield, because if he shatters, I would rather have that 70. Actually, I'm gonna use this. I would rather have that 70 than be forced to use a 50 or 55. Probably, yeah, Baba Yaga. Okay, so, I mean, he just went for the hit through the tower. Like, Legend Shield would have been fine, it just wouldn't have been as safe, because if he had, let's say, Shrike into Shatter, well, his minion would have hit by then. But still, it was just a lot safer all around. Really was no way for him to combo against it. So that did a lot through 2 shields. That would have done like 3k. No, that would have done 4k. What is my math? Yikes. Alright. I'm glad the egg minion is there because it's a lot better for me. Actually, Alright, guys, so we got 3.4k, but thank God he fled. I did not feel like dealing with a myth. I think he fled last time, too. Is his minion still there? Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna... I'm gonna go with this minion. I need to screenshot that. That looks great. Especially with the penguin there, who looks like an egg himself. Anyway, so that was the first match. Because it was so short, it was only like 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna do another one, even if I lose. Like, I'm pretty sure I will lose because of my luck. But, you know what? I look like an egg, so it's okay. So I'll be back with the second match. Alright, we're back. We got another match. Hopefully, like, I go first again. That'd be great. You guys seem to be good luck, because I went first for, like, once in my life. Alright, so pray that I get someone easy, please. Please. Like, give me maybe a storm or a fire. Eric Deathcatcher. Well, I hope he isn't a death. But judging by his pet and his name, he is. Alright, you know what? We need first right here. This is what we need. We got first. You guys are good luck. You know what? I know you guys are good luck. Like, 100%. I would have gone, like, second. You don't know how many times I went second and how crazy I went after I get second. Bruh, I literally lost so many matches just because I went second. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to lose this. I don't know, I might. Just looking at him. But it's okay because, well, I don't know why, but, like, at least I'm first. Or I have a shot. If I was second, like, I'm pretty sure I would lose. Alright, so I did check who he was, like, in the queue, and he is not 120. Well, my friend told me, but, he's not 120, or 118, which is, like, when you actually get the spell. So that means I have, oh my gosh, the match just started. How are people here? So, at least I have, like, a chance because he doesn't have that 4-bip spell. So he gets a shadow. Crud, I hate that. He said crud, I hate that spell. Okay, wait, let me check his stats, actually. 92 damage, 4 pierce. 92 damage, 4 pierce. Thank the Lord. So I wonder what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna hit. I should probably shield again if he, like, blades again. But we'll see. Oh, and as I look through his stats, he's never won a match. He is 0-2. So I'm not sure. Did that pet really just do that? So I am not trying to be this guy's first win. And I actually know if his pet uses that stupid pierce spell, I'm going to die. It better not. I'm going to be so mad if it does. But, whatever. Legend Shield should save me on pretty much every level. Unless that stupid pet decides, okay, never mind. Death is first, so I'll be fine. Alright, so he is still blading. I'm starting to see why he loses to people, and it's probably because he dies before he actually has a chance. You know what? No. You know what? I feel like I can die. So, I'm not trying to... I'm gonna do the penguin shield, actually. I just feel like if I'm gonna stack something, I'm gonna do the penguin shield because I have less of them, so they're harder to, like, get, so, I don't know, it's probably blader. Okay, then. So, I really am starting to see why he hasn't won any matches. The 4 Pierce, maybe he could use some help. Maybe, like, at the end, I'll try to talk to him a bit about his gear, but, 4 Pierce, and this strategy with, let me check his resist, on this character so you guys can see. And 36 resist, it's not really his strategy's fault, although it could be improved a little bit, but it is merely his stats are not the best in the world. So, you know, we're just gonna satyr this off, because even though he worked so hard for that, I had all those shields. And actually, good thing I towered, because that would have still done a lot. But his pet and that weird thing it does, whatever it's called, really did affect the match a little bit. This is actually going to do a lot to him, because he doesn't have much. Yeah, 658. I'll take it. That's like 2 minutes in minion killing time, so it's a plus. I don't feel like I feel like he might be the type to use a life spell, but I don't feel like he's going to do it now. So I'm right now Myth Dispel, because that annoying pet, number 1, and 2, people like him, I'm not going to say they do, but should carry Shatter. So if he does happen to carry Shatter and uses it, like, that would mess me up. So I just need, I'm going to tower actually. I just need to make sure he cannot use Shatter or a Pierce spell, because if he does get that open hit, then I will probably die. And speaking of dying, I should probably put up Guardian just in case something goes really wrong, because that's one of the great things with a strategy like a blade stacker like him, is that they have to use all of their blades and feints to kill. So while they're busy killing you once, and if you have Guardian, then you just get a second chance. Are you kidding? And it's like, alright, well, you know what, I'm just gonna say, it's sort of common sense to shield after somebody has feinted you and hit. Just gonna say that, but you know what, I'll take it. I really, after this, you guys have no idea what I went through to get back to 3.4k, like, behind the scenes, I had lost, like, 2 matches, and I had to win 3 in a row. I think this is, like, my 3rd win in a row if I win it. Just because Wiz, and I went 2nd, but you guys are good luck, so it doesn't matter. Deathblade, actually, I want to check what his pet gives him, and I hope it isn't Shuffle, because I don't feel like dealing. Okay, well, it goes off of my screen. That's a really confusing pet. Okay, you know what? We're just going to close that off, because I can't interpret that for the life of me. But so far, his pet looks like it may be part of the problem. Probably his gear, too. Does his gear give him any weird stuff? Because I just want to make sure that I'm prepared for everything. Okay, so Crit Bubble. Oh, there's the pet thing. Death Fuel. Death Fuel is really good if he uses that. Not bad boots. If you're versing someone like me. Decent wand. Hephaestus is better, but he probably doesn't have crowns. Decent Athame, he just needs those Pierce Jewels. Probably just needs the Duelist Ring. It's not bad. Ooh, Shadow Resist, that's interesting. I found that Shadow spell, whatever it's called, Dark Nova, is actually one of the toughest things to combat as a Grandmaster. Just because of all the combos. It's like, sort of like becoming Myth, but I don't have a stun block anymore. I would need to Myth Dispel, or that useless crit though. I would need to Myth Dispel. Even then, that little moon thing, whatever it's called, Shift Green Oak, I think, provides a hit, a weakness, and a plus blade, and I think it is a life. So if you're death and using it, that's really good for you. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually not too scared right now, even though I can Legend Shield. Why do I have all these bounce spells? I think I drew all of them. But right now, I'm just going to make sure he can't shuffle, because I'm assuming his deck is mostly made up of all these. Okay, well, I hope this is not a shuffle and like a Spirit Blade, but it could be a shuffle. Okay, Spirit Blade. That's understandable. Just going to Legend Shield, because it's better than passing. And the Legend Shield really ensures that if he hits, it does nothing. Alright, so it looks like he went for Spirit Blade again, unless he shuffled now, which would, okay, good. So he went for the Spirit Blade. For his strategy, he's doing a really good job sticking to it. Like, his strategy, it clearly is Blade, Feint Trap, and Kill, but I think you just need to improve it with maybe Shatter, something like that, because that really could give him a much better chance of winning instead of, like, right now, he's wasting a ton of cards because he's only used about, like, 5-6 spells throughout the match, which means that his deck probably is, how do I phrase this without sounding like an idiot? His deck probably is compact, so he can only have a certain amount of Lulus, etc. Yeah, OMG, you know, he said OMG, you can't see it on Ben because I don't have it open, sadly, but, looks like he's probably going to fleece soon. If I had to guess, because he's starting to realize his strategy doesn't work. I have 4 legend shields. I kind of feel bad for him. There's not much he can do. Wait, is his wand death? Because, oh, my pet fortified. I forgot I had fortified. His wand is death, which helps me out so much, because that means if I tower, that blade, it's going off. So, that's really good for me. Gonna tower. I love the penguin. Like, it looks so cute. Like, even the way that it moves, it's just adorable. Alright, so he decided to Lulu. It's kind of clear he's getting a little bit frustrated. He's just getting too quick. Ugh, does that PW? Oh my god. Sorosely, he said. He spelled it wrong. You know, I'm just gonna correct him. That's all I'm gonna say, because I'm not a grammar Nazi. I just kind of, like, he'll probably rage and get, like, a decent reaction out of him. This poor guy, he's trying to feint, and he's, yeah, yeah, he doesn't really have, too much of a shot, because, like, that feint is turned into nothing. Because if you think about it, a 70 feint, if you cut that in half with a tower, it turns into 35 trap, then half of the damage. So then it really doesn't turn into as much. I hope you guys aren't text chat him, tell him, what? What? So they're saying that if he, okay, I'm kind of confused. Telling me what to cast. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna comment on that, because that's just kind of insane. But you know what? Maybe if someone is whispering in my ear, tell me what to cast. They're, like, looking at his screen wherever the heck he is. Like, maybe he's in Africa and they're looking at him there, and they're on a call with me right now in headphones, and you just can't hear them. That's the issue. Okay, yeah, Wolf. Yeah. His strat actually is pretty good from if I was second. Like, that's a really good example of where it could have gone bad if he feinted and just hit. Yeah, Hunter goes, you try to shatter. It's a good point. I was probably going to tell him that at the end anyway, but you know what? Now I don't have to tell him, so. He'll probably hate me by the end of this, too, so. Surprised he hasn't fled. I really wouldn't think somebody with a strat like his would carry shuffles, because it's kind of clear that it's not working. The reason I say this is just because I kind of wanted max health. I know he can't really do anything right now, but just having max health points really help. Alright, so he stacks the feints as soon as I stack my towers. That's probably not the best thing to do if you know there's a tower there, but then again, if he did it later, I would just shield anyway. I don't know what he can do, really. I think we won this pretty much, unless he, like, whips out a strike, but even then, I can legend shield. Hopefully I won't have to waste a shuffle on this guy. Like, I don't feel like too long of a match. Like, it'd be nice if we can just get, like, a 30-minute video in instead of having to go on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and just going to shield into a balanced dispel. I kind of want a satyr, so I'm gonna let him hit, because the satyrs are kind of like jamming up my hand, so if I can just use one of them and frustrate him at the same time, it benefits me. So hopefully he, like, Lulus and I can just satyr it off. Yeah, because this is actually doing a decent amount through the tower. Blade and Feint probably would do like 2k normally, I don't know, this might do like 1k max. I don't even think it's doing that. But it's still good that we can get that heal. If it does less than 1k, I'm not healing it off. Like, it was a waste, but how much did it do? Okay, so it did like what, 1040? Okay. I'm gonna Storm Dispel because I can. And one of the tricks I use to really frustrate people and get them to flee is dispels. If they look and they see all of these dispels on the character, even if Eric does not use Storm, it will frustrate them a lot because they look and see the dispels and it seems like they're in a lot worse of a position than they actually are. Don't tell them I said that. It's just, I don't know if many other grinds do it, but I know I do it because I've experienced it myself. Like, if I have 2 Jujus on me, I'll be like, okay, it's fine, I have a chance. But if I see, like, 20 dispels, 32 weaknesses, 32 is so random, where did I pull that from? And, like, 12 Jujus, even if I could get them off, I know that I'm in a really bad position. I know the person I'm against is unrelenting and they're probably going to win. So that's really a good tip if you're in PvP and you're against someone where you know you would rather have them flee or you'd rather frustrate them to die. That's a really good thing to do. Like, look at him. He already has that full circle. That's really crucial. Once you get that full circle, it actually seems a lot worse than it is. And it seems like you can't get out of that. I hope he loses right now because I don't want him to kill my minion. Like Bob should live. Bob needs to kill him. Because I don't feel like sitting here and just having him not really do anything. I hope he loses. Please, Lulu. Okay, yeah, he lulued. I don't know how many more of these he can have because I haven't been counting how many he's used. I probably should have been, but I don't count. Like, if I win, I win. They're going to shuffle it sometime if they're going to shuffle. But that's good. He lulued, so he can't do it until he gets 3 pips or a shadow pip, but probably just going to be 3 pips. 3 power pips because the game just gives Max's shads all the time. I'm gonna Storm Dispel. I have way too many Storm Dispel. Alright, so that still does it would be doing a lot if I didn't have shields. I'm gonna give him that because I mean, you're probably gonna laugh at that because obviously the shields are like what's ruining him and what a normal person would do, but like say he was versing someone who didn't carry shields, he has this, like he would win. So, kudos. I hope he doesn't kill my minion. Like, I really can that minion just get in like a solid 7k and kill him? Yes, you go, minion. You can do it. I would Myth Dispel, but I would have no pips. So instead of rushing the frustration, I'm going to do it slowly. It doesn't seem like he has any overtime, so having 2 towers helps because one, he hasn't used a wand yet, and I don't know if he has any because his strat really doesn't involve wands, or it looks like it doesn't involve wands. I'm gonna Myth Dispel because I can. So now, if he does have Shatter, and for some odd reason he's been hiding under, or if his stupid pet decides to use Pierce, or if it's Shatter, I don't think it was Shatter there the way that it looked, but if it does do that, oh, it fizzled. Not like it mattered because Lulu gives it all back to him, but still, I wanted to see that like 500 damage. I should carry like 1 ice bubble, but it's fine because that's really just trying not to waste my time, and if I really just want to win, then that's probably not the smartest thing to do. 5k on the minion, though. That's solid. Yeah, look at that heal. Still did 1k on me. I mean, it's not bad. I'm just gonna minion again. Actually, I'm gonna Dispel and hope for a fail pip. Can I get a fail pip? Honestly, Lulu spam is not that bad. If Lulu's the only thing, gotta get a target with mom for. Okay. So Eric Deathcatcher had to flee because he has to go to Target. So I hope you have a great shopping trip, and you get stuff at Target. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Sub and like if you want to see more of this. Comment ideas as usual. I try to read all the comments and reply to them regularly. And I hope you had a good game. We're hopefully on our road to #1.